Capricorn, welcome back to Steampunk Psyche. If you are a returning subscriber, I want to say cool. Thank you so very much. If you're brand new to the channel, I am JT. If you're cross-watching, hey, come in, check out some of the videos, okay? Capricorn, we're going to do a general reading. And like I tell everybody, they're just energies. I don't really try to do gender specific unless it really screams such, right? So just take what energy applies to you, okay? I'll give you the down low, we'll shuffle up, and we'll get started on the reading. We are going to, if you'd like to fast forward, in other words, the camera sometimes wants to pan in and out. I apologize for that, but it will clear up. I've already shuffled the cards, but I'm trying to stay as, open and honest with everybody as I possibly can. I'm not fixing the cards in any way. I do read the cards as I see them, energies. I'll give you multiple explanations of the cards. So just take what applies with you, okay? Okay, Capricorn, we're going to get started here. We're going to show the first card as your present energy. The next card as your crossing challenge. We're going to look at the foundation, what's lying underneath. I will show you all of these cards up close, so don't fear, don't fret. So the self, how you're showing up in the situation, and foundation, what's lying underneath. We have the recent past. I'll go over all of these with you. We have the possibilities. We have the near future. We have the self, how you're showing up. We have the environment around you. We have the hopes, fears, wishes, and worries. And we have the final outcome and the direction. I'll clarify all these cards with you individually, so just hang with me. Before I get started, I'm going to take a look at these cards, but I do have your 3 brand new poems from Haiku Corner. Okay, Capricorn, we are back. I am ready to reveal to you this card message. Like I said, just keep in mind they are energy, so if it applies, cool. If it doesn't, just let it go. All right, let's get into your reading. Okay, in this current present energy right here, Capricorn, we have the 2 of Swords. Okay, this is avoidance. This is stalemate. This is emotional paralysis. This is a choice that needs to be made. Kind of that, choose anything that fits here, but maybe someone who's refusing to choose between 2 people here. I'm not sure yet. We're going to find out, but could be a masculine who's emotionally blocked and avoiding a conversation. We could be talking about maybe a feminine here also, right? Who's torn between staying and walking away. So a big decision, okay? Could be, take what fits here, but maybe ignoring some red flags because, you're tired of starting over, right? Pretending you don't care, but you actually do. I don't know. Maybe someone's washing. Maybe somebody's washing their hair. That's supposed to be funny. I don't even know where the hell that came from. Maybe somebody is washing their hair right now. I don't know. Maybe someone watching your social media, they ain't speaking. You're waiting for a text that's not coming in. I don't know. You're just stuck between your head and your heart here is kind of what I'm getting, right? Maybe protecting yourself from disappointment. I don't know. We're going to take a look, though. We're going to keep going. The next card to talk about is this challenge card, okay? We have the Page of Swords. So there's curiosity, spying, overthinking, maybe a little immaturity here. I'm not sure. It doesn't have to apply. Just take what fits you guys. But, could be someone stalking your social media quietly behind the scenes, right? Could be a masculine, a younger masculine. Doesn't have to be, but maybe watching what you're putting out there on your posts. Waiting for you to say the right thing so he can jump in. Maybe, I don't know, but a feminine, maybe gathering information before making a move. Someone's jealous here, pretending not to care. It's kind of what I'm getting. Maybe a third party involved here, watching you. Maybe someone's overanalyzing every single message here. I don't know. Maybe someone's a little defensive, a little reactive, but a person who's afraid to speak their truth may be part of that energy, okay? Or someone's waiting for you to make the first move. I'm not really sure. We're going to find out, though. We're going to keep going. We're going to look now at the foundation. What's lying underneath? Possibly subconscious mind, or but this card talks about the community, talks about friendship, and yes, definitely third-party energies involved here. Okay, so a friend group maybe influences this type of connection that you're in. Maybe someone in that group or whatever is flirting with others to get your attention, or part of that social group. Talk about maybe somebody you work with, somebody you know, somebody you're close to. Doesn't have to be, but it could be. Third party, ex, coworker, friend, whatever. But it's complicating things. Maybe you met this person through mutual friends. I don't know. But maybe someone here might be partying a little too much to avoid their emotions. I don't know. We got a situation where there might be a reunion or an event that kind of maybe brings you back into your own space, your own orbit. Someone's maybe juggling attention from multiple people here. Could be talking about like a casual connection, maybe someone wants to become a little bit more involved here. So, but definitely a soul tie that feels familiar, maybe playful. Yeah. Okay. Now we're going to look at the recent past here. We have the 5 of Wands. Okay. This is conflict, competition, tension, emotional tension, right? Maybe you argued with someone or had a misunderstanding. Someone was competing for your attention, could be. But, this could have been something like you had to prove your worth to somebody. Maybe this masculine was a little inconsistent, maybe confusing to you, which is part of that frustration, mental fatigue, whatever. It could be a feminine, frustrated, emotionally overwhelmed, whatever. Maybe you're just dealing with jealousy or rivalry at this point. Anyway, someone's ego's definitely got in the way here, So you're feeling like you're really fighting for clarity. This group dynamic that we saw with the 3 of Pentacles, maybe it's caused some drama, and basically you're fed up, you're mentally exhausted from all these mixed ass signals taking place here. Okay. Now we're going to look at the possibilities. Okay. In the possibilities, we have the Death card. Okay. Could be talking about Scorpio energy here. We don't have to be, but we could be. But we're talking about transformation, an ending, a rebirth. Maybe a situationship ends, so something healthier can begin for you. Capricorn, we could be talking about someone who's finally let go of an ex, right? A major life shift, a change in their dynamics, whatever the structure, the patterns, releasing old patterns. I don't know. We could be talking about somebody who maybe their job changes, maybe maybe something resets in that situation, and it kind of just clarifies everything for you. But we could be talking about a connection that transforms into something deeper. Anyway, you're stopping all the breadcrumbing, or accepting of breadcrumbs anyway. This is the I'm not going back moment, right? Really done. Okay. Now we are talking about the near future for Capricorn here. And we see the 9 of Swords, okay? Anxiety, overthinking, sleepless nights. Someone could be regretting their silence, right? Maybe you're replaying, conversations over in your head. This could be you. Maybe this could be the masculine or whatever, feeling guilty for how they've handled things, or if in the feminine position, maybe you fear that you've pushed someone away. I'm not sure. But someone's afraid of maybe you're moving on, right? This could be talking about maybe a message that you expected that didn't come. Anxiety, anxious about the future. Either way, it's like someone could be scared of losing you. And overall, maybe you're just trying to really process all the emotional wounds or situation that had taken place. Okay. So now we're talking about the self, how you're showing up. We got the 10 of Wands here. Okay. It's overburdened, carrying too much. You're doing all the emotional labor here. You're tired of being the strong one, overwhelmed, responsibilities. Maybe you're carrying guilt that really isn't yours, exhausted from all this waiting and burned out emotionally, spiritually. You could be holding on to something that's way too heavy at this point. Maybe you're just afraid to let go. I don't know. Just really stretched thin. That's the energy I'm picking up here on the self. Moving on into the environment around you. What kind of energies are surrounding you, okay? The Page of Pentacles, okay? This is a small but a sincere offer, all right? Maybe there's a message that comes in that feels, really grounded, really real to you. We could be talking about a younger person or an emotionally youthful person who maybe steps forward to you. It doesn't have to apply. You could be that person stepping forward, but someone wanting to rebuild trust here, okay? A masculine who offers something, really practical to you, something that you could really stand behind, or a new person entering, with a very stable energy. We could be talking about somebody who has maybe brown eyes, a really warm smile, a gentle smile, compassionate. Either way, this is definitely showing a new opportunity, okay? Something that's going to definitely shift your focus, okay? Now we move on into the hopes, fears, wishes, and worries, and we have the Knight of Pentacles, okay? Excuse me. The Knight of Pentacles is slow, steady, reliable, but it could represent a painfully slow situation here, right? And you really just want consistency, but maybe, maybe you're just fearing that waiting forever is not your game, right? Excuse me. This could be talking about a masculine who's loyal, but maybe very cautious. We could be talking about a feminine who wants stability, but fears maybe disappointment here. You're afraid of wasting time. You want something real, not rushed. It could be suggesting maybe you want someone who just, shows up, right? You're hoping for that long-term commitment. And you're just in that, I fear the stagnation, that slow roll, okay? Moving on now into the outcome, the High Priestess. This is really the make or break of the whole series of cards here, right? It's intuition, mystery, inner knowing. You know the truth, right? Before it's spoken. You sense that someone's feelings are pretty deep for you, even when it's silent, right? So it could be talking about this soul tie that really becomes undeniable. That page that we were seeing there. You withdraw, to protect your energy. Maybe someone here realizes just how deep you really are, and they value that, right? This is you trusting your intuition over all the mixed signals that we've seen here, right? You're seeing through all the illusions. So, this helps you to become emotionally self-sufficient, right? This is you stepping into your spiritual power, really. But I'm still kind of picking up on this energy. Like there might be someone here that's, has like dark hazel eyes, maybe those old soul eyes, deep brown eyes. We do have that Page of Pentacles there. So I'm just really kind of, I don't know, kind of really going back to that. But this is really, it's really kind of pushing you to stop avoiding the truth, right? A cycle ends. We see that with the death, and you're finally just releasing, what's been weighing you down. It's what feels heavy now becomes like the doorway to clarity. We see that, right? Transformation, emotional freedom. This is trusting your intuition, right? That's way more sharper, than all the stupid ass mixed signals you've been getting. So choose peace, right? Choose honesty. Choose yourself. This is really just revealing the truth behind a difficult decision you have to make. And we saw that with the Two of Swords. Okay, it's watching from a distance kind of energy, a major transformation that's going to reshape your year. So expect to see clarity. Expect to see some endings. You're going to see emotional breakthroughs, intuitive awakening. Whether you're dealing with all these mixed signals, third party influences, or some kind of a soul tie type connection here, it's really bringing an insight and a grounded type of presence for you, for the next chapter of your life. So Capricorn, a good reading, very mature reading, a wonderful reading with the expectations of definitely some kind of a relationship coming in, at least a beautiful offering, a youthful spirit, something that's going to really kind of renew, a sense of renewal. We did have that death card. So a definite chapter ending for you, a new cycle beginning. Hey, if this was confirmation for you, give me a thumbs up, would you? Let me know how you enjoyed it. If you like the haiku poems, I really am starting to really like those, and I kind of make them specifically for each individual sign. So I hope you can appreciate that. Anyway, I love you so very much. I'm grateful that you stopped in. Okay. Anyway, I hope I get to see you on the next readings. All right. Bye bye.